and then you just buckle it. Buckle on that first.
I forgot, Leo.
That's okay, man. It takes a while.
So I cowboy it up, Ray?
Yeah, you go, we got some stuff to do. So you guys follow me. We gotta get some horses under, but well, as I can tell, it isn't where his is. I just got stepped on twice last week, man. This guy, I have had to go cowboy jogging. He's made me go cowboy jogging more than like twice already.
Cowboy jogging.
Cowboy jogging means he got away and I gotta go chase him.
What's his name? Rusty?
Rusty. He untied himself. He unties himself. It's always good to, when they're doing that, to look to see if it's healthy. Yeah, this guy, his droppings are healthy, and that's good.
What color would it be if it wasn't healthy?
Well, it might, not so much color, but it might be too brown, but it might be loose, real loose. Watery almost, but this is coming out healthy. He's a bit of a clown. He might knock your hat off. I don't know if you ever walked a horse before, but on Saturday I was telling him what you want to do is keep it stiff for him and keep this not wrapped. Don't wrap it around your head, because if he pulls, it's going to hurt you. So keep it like this and then like this. The stiff arm is like if he comes at you, something spooks him on that side, he comes at you, you can stiff arm yourself and get out of the way, okay? So come on over and try that. And then, again, like I told you, watch your feet. Be aware of where your feet are and where his are. I love this horse, she's beautiful. And that's a sorrel.
Sorrel.
Again, the latch.
Latch.
Look how sweet she is, she comes right up to me.
Right.
Faces me. She's ready to go to work. There's a couple of different ways to do this, I imagine, but the way I do it is I'll flip it over once, and then I'll flip it over again. Then I'll do that tie that I told you the other day, like this, and like this. The reason I do it that way is that guy made a comment, he's right. If he pulls back hard enough, he'll tighten this knot, and then you can't get it out. So I do it twice around here because no matter how hard he pulls, all he's doing is tightening that, and this will always stay loose. Throw it around once, throw it around twice, and then I'll do that loop, that tie. Now it don't matter how hard he pulls, he's not gonna, because sometimes they can get this so tight, damn, you might need a screwdriver to get in there and pull that knot out. Well, that defeats the purpose, right? You're in a hurry, you want to get them out quickly.
That's right.
So yeah, so here you just pull this and he's
Do
gone.
some horses learn how to do that? How to pull that
Some
rope?
of them will test it. This guy will start chewing on that thing. I had a horse one time that would untie himself and then go untie the other horses.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And you reach under and hand this to this end. Oh, you know, got to be aware of what you're doing, okay? Because especially young horses, you're in a position right here where he could just turn around and smack you in the face, man. Right. So you got to be kind of like, here's my arm, you know, you got to kind of be ready for that little scary thing he might do. And then you pull this up. This was a kind of small halter, I have to get a bigger one. And then you just buckle it. Buckle it on that. I'll walk him out and grab that halter and go get Marshall. Now you don't got to go chase him if he gets out. Make a kissing sound. Step back, step back, step back, and make a kissing sound. Hard kissing sound, and move towards his hip. Move towards his hip. And kiss, 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 and there he goes. I'll turn around for you. It's bad manners for you have to go chase a horse. They need to face up. They need to face up to you. How tight is it? Just snug. Just snug. And I'll tell you what quarter horses are later, but right now I'm going to tell you there's two types of quarter horses. Bring him side by side to this one over here. There's what we call a working quarter horse. Some people call it a halter quarter horse. And then there's a racing quarter horse. And you see the difference, how tall he is, how lean he is, but look how thick he is and how low to the ground he is. They're both quarter horses. They're developed. Their breeding is going after cattle, working cattle, but one of them was bred more for racing, and one of them was bred more for working. And you can just tell the difference in the two. Right there, I like to say that this would be like a basketball player, still lean and strong and able and athletic, and then this would be more like a linebacker on a football team, just low to the ground and husky and ready to go. So they're both quarter horses. This is actually half quarter horse, half Appaloosa, but Appaloosas these days are just quarter horses with color. They got so much quarter horse in them, they just got the color of the Appaloosa. But that's what your difference would be right there between a racing quarter horse and a working quarter horse right there. This is more like a bulldog.
A bulldog.
That's more like a greyhound.
I like that.
Come on. They both have cow sense in them.
I know you explained to me before, but can you explain again cow sense? What cow sense is?
Oh, cow sense? Yeah. The best way I can describe that is just picture a Labrador Retriever. It's born and it already knows it's what its job is supposed to be. It wants to hunt, it wants to retrieve, it wants to go in the water and bring something back. That's all it wants to do. It has that instinct, and you have to refine it, but it's there. These horses are bred with cow sense. They just know in their hearts and their minds and their souls that they're supposed to be after a cow. They're supposed to be working a cow. Instinctively, they'll go after it. They almost never will even pass it unless you want them to. They'll stay right behind it and they'll follow it. It goes that way, they go that way. They just know. Some of them have so much cow sense, they'll go to biting that cow as they're working it. They just got cow sense. Oh, there's Mark now. Cool.
This. See here, this one. I forgot Leo.
That's okay, man. It takes a while. Take a future. Dan. Right there.
Yeah, that's what it
Down.
Why do we brush the horses, Leo?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. You don't want there to be like splinter, pebble, stick, something on its back, and then you put the saddle on there, and it's going to irritate him, man. Like if you have one in your shoe,
Right.
it's irritating all damn day, right? Now you want to clean that up, make sure that they have none. You know, we're not grooming them, we're just brushing them down. So you don't have to get crazy about it. All 4 horses go like that. Now I'm going to move back over this way. Just make sure he doesn't have anything on there. Move over, girl. Shoulders meet as his withers. You actually want a horse with a little bit of pronounced withers, so it holds the saddle in place. So this is ideal right here. You'll get some horses that have what they call a mutton back, which has no withers. So you have to almost compensate it with a special padding to hold it on there. It's on there first, right about there. Then I'm just going to take this and put that over that one, and there you go. And in one motion, throw it over his back. And then you want this part to land right on the withers. I come to this side because I want to make sure everything landed right. So yeah, it looks like everything's perfect. And then reattach the back cinch. The back cinch, you want it close to here. Don't want it back here. A cinch back here, sometimes that'll make a horse want to buck. It's like having your underwear drop. Let's say you didn't have hands to pull it up. Well, what would you do?
That's right.
That's what they're doing. Yeah. Broncs at the rodeo, they have bucking cinches on them. You'll see that it's a cinch and it's all the way back here, and it's on top.
Oh.
What they're doing is those broncs. They're born to bronc. They're born to buck. They love it. That just enhances the buck. So they're like trying to get that belt off of their race. That's what they're doing now. You put the main cinch on the horse. Cinch that up first, because that keeps the saddle on the horse. If I were to do this first, and something spooked him, that saddle's going to come off and spook him even more. So you want to be careful and attach that saddle onto that horse. So we're going to do the main cinch first. I'm going to reach down here, grab this, push it through here, bring it up. So now the saddle's on there. If he moves, scares nothing, it's not going to come off. So now we can go and attach everything else. When you're unsaddling, it's the exact opposite. You take everything else off first. This always is either first or last. Saddling is first, unsaddling is last. The measurement of a horse by hands, back in the day before there was rulers, measurements, you literally counted the hands all the way up to the withers.
Wow.
So that's 16 hands. But then they went ahead and decided that a hand was 4 inches. So I'm gonna leave it loose for now. I don't need to tighten it at the moment. When I go to roping, I'll go ahead and tighten it as much as it will go. And then the breast collar. Breast collar, I told you before, it's designed to keep the saddle from sliding back.
And this back one is designed so it doesn't go up, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And tighten this up some more here. And then this end goes in this here. This is called a keeper. Goes in the keeper. Keep it there for now. Gonna be on the other side. Touch him as you go around him. There you go. And then just slap that pad on the back and over your nose. Stand here, your shoulder here, and then with your knee. And one more. Don't do that. There you go. This is your cinch strap, your back straps, your breast collar. The breast collar, you're going to actually take it down, make sure it's, yeah, and then lay it over as well. Okay, to see what I mean by making sure it's correct, pull that out. There we go.
Oh, I see. Everything's hanging.
Yeah, everything's hanging. Okay, go back around and take this stirrup, put the stirrup in it, clamp it on the board. Nice, there you go. Now, take that out. And do that. Just do there, just do there, just do there. Now, reach under there and grab the cinch. And then you're going to slide it through there. And then pull it out. And then here. And then back again to here. Behind it. Get to a lot. And then you're going to get this and pull the slack out. And that locks. Oh! Oh. See what I mean by being careful? You gotta always know where that horse is and what's going on. If I was standing real close and not paying attention, he would knock me over. When they get scared, they don't care who's in the way. And then pull it over here, and then right, cool.
Yeah.
So this breast collar is different. It has a tie down. So you're gonna reach down there and clip it on the D-ring down there on the cinch.
Wow, like when a horse gonna do, you get a horse sense in a way.
I've been knowing Marshall since he hit the ground.
Yeah.
Marshall was born in my backyard. He's
Okay.
19 years old now.
19.
I bought his mama when she was 18 months old.
Wow.
Gate latches, they're designed so that you can open and close them when you're on the top of a horse.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh, I
That's what
see.
they're designed. So you can open and close them when you're on top of a horse. A cowboy, any cowboy worth a damn is not going to get off his horse to open a gate. You train your horse to work a gate. You train your horse to move laterally. It's called side passing. So if I'm on him, right, and I'll show you, Marshall, you're on him, and you want him to move to the left, you're going to press him with this leg and then the other way. So you got a gate, you move up to it, you open it, pull it, walk around, come back, close it, and you're off.
happens often?
On the cattle?
Yeah, they get hurt. Or
No, that's very, very rare. I'm glad you asked that question because roping steers are not cheap. You know,
Right.
the cowboys, the owner, we go to great lengths to take care of our animals. We feed them well, make sure they have water. Those are our roping steers over there. You know that they only get roped 3 times a week. So the rest of the time they're there, just eating, drinking water, and relaxing. Good damn care of it. Look, there's one right there, little red calf right there. That's his mama next to him, that black calf. Because he was the first one born on the, the first roping steer born on the ranch. We got a steer coming out of here, and so it doesn't come this way. You just go like that.
Okay, just like that. Okay.
But not yet. We gotta go get him. Can't thank you guys enough for helping me with that. I don't know what I've done up here by myself. Well, I guess I would have to figure it out. Okay. You want to put it over here? Yeah, one over there, and then somebody over by that tractor. By that gate. I'm sorry, will you close that gate? There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. No, you're good. He's already going. Yeah. Like the horse's job is to track it. By tracking it, we mean it's supposed to stay behind it. And we teach it the position we want it in, and it learns just to stay right there. No matter how fast the steer is or how slow the steer is, that horse knows to stay in that position. And then it teaches us to rope. I'm gonna take, this is your headstall. This is your headstall. This is your bit, your curb chain, and your reins. The whole thing all together is a halt, is a bridle. Tie down just goes right here, and then right here. I flip the stirrup. Then I'm gonna grab the reins and saddle horn, and I'm gonna step straight up and bend over. That's how you want to do it. You'll see some people get on a horse and excuse my language, but they look like a monkey fucking a football. You're a little heavier than I am. You getting on right now. If you go like this, you're gonna put all your weight and you're gonna bring the saddle over.
Right.
So instead of grabbing the saddle horn, grab his hair. Now, that reaction you just made right now, horses don't have nerve endings in their hair, so they don't feel it when you pull it. They have no pain in there. When the Creator made them, you want to make sure that they didn't go through any unnecessary pain running through brush. You know, they get caught, their tail, whatever. They can just run and it doesn't hurt. So don't worry about that. And pull up with his hair. There you go. Don't worry about the reins. I got it. Straight up. See, that's kind of almost. But you got it. That's swing over. Yeah, stick it in there.
Is this foot all the way in a good thing or no?
Well,
I've always heard it's not a good idea.
Well, there's two things, two thought processes. When you're roping, you want your foot like that, because you're coming out.
Okay.
When you're just riding, you want it on the ball of your foot. So the proper posture would be shoulder, hip, knee, toe. And toe up if you can. And that's proper posture right there. Okay? Those are closed reins. We use closed reins when we're roping or in the arena, because you don't need to be having to worry about split reins. You just want to go. Split reins are mostly for trail riding and training horses. Reins, straight up and over. Lean forward a little bit, squeeze your legs, and put your hands forward. There you go. There you go. Just come on over here to this pole over here. I explained to you the other day, it's like having a child on your shoulders.
Right.
You're going to feel when they move forward, backward, left, and right. You're going to feel it. So do they. Let us get past before you come out. Yep. Let's have you try that. Put your horse's nose into that gate. Bump them up, turn them right into the fence. Stop right there. Now, either way, left or right, that's up to you. You're going to go left, put right pressure on them. See that? Lateral movement. More and more. Make them do 4 steps. Make them go all the way to the end. Straighten them up. That's right, straighten them up. Press. Oh, man, you gotta go straight.
Not like that.
Bring them off, bring a circle, come all the way around.
Circle all the way around?
Come back. Right behind me. We're gonna try it again. Get over here.
Sorry.
That's all right. And I'm gonna bring my horse back up. Each other down.
Don't look like a monkey fucking a football. You're actually too high for me.
Are they? I figured it wasn't gonna be too much difference. Omar. I call him his brother. He looks like his brother with a cup.
You got the same blood running through
Beer time, Leo
Like, no
said.
permission slips needed. We're good.